Maybe even more health benefits to feeding your cat a raw diet than your dog. As we've mentioned, dogs evolved as scavengers, whereas cats really are still hunters. They have not changed as much from wild cats as dogs have from wolves. They are obligate carnivores, so they need to eat animal protein and animal fat to survive. Without that, they can be prone to a lot of health issues, which commercial diets have got around by adding essential amino acids to them. The only trouble with changing cats onto a raw diet is that they can be very fussy. They tend to like what they ate as kittens and be suspicious of anything new. When changing clients' cats onto raw diet, I tend to recommend that they start by lightly cooking the food. And with chicken wings, I will suggest that they score the skin so that the cat can see the meat underneath, and even sear it very quickly in a pan. And that releases smells that the cat's more familiar with as being the smell of cooked food. Once cats have got the idea of eating raw food, they generally really enjoy it, and the activity that they get from playing with their chicken wings, throwing them in the air, pouncing on them, gnawing on them, can even reduce their hunting activity in the garden and can reduce their predation on small mammals and birds. So a basic starting diet that I would recommend for cat owners, I would work on the cat having about 150 grams of meat and meaty bones per 5 kilo of body weight, but obviously the owner could adjust that up or down depending on the activity level of their cat. I tend to feed most of it as a mince, so maybe 100 grams of that a day would be minced meat, and a variety of meats. It's important that they get throughout the week a blend of fish, chicken, red meat, and also some organ meat. They don't need everything every day, it's fine to feed a different thing each day. Added to the meat mixture, I would go for about a teaspoon of vegetables. Cats don't have an out-and-out need to eat vegetables, but by feeding pureed vegetable you probably are giving them a wider variety of vitamins and minerals they'll get from the meat alone, and that's important because they're eating farmed meat rather than wild meat, which may contain different vitamins, minerals and fatty acids, and because if they were eating whole prey they may get some stomach contents either deliberately or accidentally as well. I would split that 100 grams into 2 or 3 feeds during the day because cats prefer to eat several small meals a day. I would also give them at least 1 meal of meaty bone a day, and probably a chicken wing is the most appropriate thing for a cat. You can also use rabbit portions if you can get those from a butcher, and about 50 grams of that a day. That will provide the cat with plenty of entertainment as well as good nutritional value. I don't find that supplementation of most cat diets is necessary. I would feed a wide variety of vegetables. Generally for a sedate overweight cat I would tend to stick to more above ground vegetables, so leafy greens and leafy green herbs. For perhaps an older frailer cat, then root vegetables can be more useful for those. It's more of a Chinese medicine thing. I tend not to add so many herbs with cats because they can put them off eating. You can feed garlic, but in much smaller quantities and with much greater caution with cats than with dogs. They are more sensitive to the toxic effects of garlic. I don't find generally for a healthy cat that any other vitamin or mineral supplements are necessary. I may use fish oil supplements with some cats with specific mobility needs or skin problems. Most vegetables and herbs that you would eat yourself are fine for feeding to your cat, avoiding the onion family. So cats are quite unlikely to munch into an onion, but I would avoid onions or garlic with cats because they are more sensitive than dogs. But most things that you're eating will be absolutely fine to give to them.